Sam Putnam.
This is 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 Sam Putnam.
There's one stock that Nvidia has invested in that could break out in the next few days. Nvidia just announced their investment of $5 billion into Intel. You saw what happened to Intel on that news. There is a company that Nvidia invested $6 billion into. That company is COREweave, CRWV, and the chart looks good. I like it. Let's jump into what exactly it looks like so we can get an idea of where to jump in. This is the spot, $127. It's running up against this 100-day moving average. You don't need that on your chart, but it never hurts when you do see it on there. There's a lot of reasons to buy it here going back to July. It's hit this level, and there's always a level when you look to the left to May. So there's a reason it's looking like it does, brushing up against, wicking back, brushing up against, wicking back, brushing up against. Wicking back, it could go. This thing knows how to move, and there are fundamental reasons to buy it. So we're not just acting like machines here. We are doing our research. Nvidia did invest $5 billion in Intel, and this $6 billion deal they have with COREweave, it's a big deal, okay? It's not new. It's important I say that. It's not new. However, what it means is Nvidia purchases unused cloud computing capacity from COREweave through 2032. That's a long runway. That's 7 years from now. Nvidia had previously partnered with COREweave. So there's definitely interest in COREweave's technology, and they are making moves acquiring companies to basically get the smartest AI minds on their team and making an offering that developers can use. And when you strengthen that developer ecosystem, you get that grounds swell grassroots adoption of their technology. Think GitHub adoption before GitHub was acquired by Microsoft. This is a good sign, their focus on the developer community. And we did see what happened to CORZ, Core Scientific, ticker symbol CORZ, when there was talk of a $9 billion all-stock deal to boost COREweave's data center capacity. So basically what happened was COREweave ate CORZ. This was the run-up to that announcement. Since then, CORZ has actually reclaimed to all of that hype, which is impressive. And Nvidia is invested in COREweave. So this is the second biggest fish. Nvidia is the biggest fish. But we don't want to buy Nvidia right now. At least I don't. It needs to digest and go sideways. This is not surprising after this massive run since April of over 100%. So I think we're looking in the right place here. This is just a younger company. It has had a massive percent move, but it's digested based and shown staying powder here. Look at all of this volume that came in here holding this price up. This is a lot of shares changing hands, okay? So there is some space up to about 150. You can risk, a few bucks, maybe $5, and make 20 or 30. And of course, there's huge opportunity if it gets above there. This is a fresh chart. This IPU is as of March. So I have talked about CoreWeave before on this channel very recently, and it just continues to be interesting, not only with what they actually do, but given the recent Intel news, it just further cements what can happen when Nvidia makes a huge investment. And this investment, $6 billion, is a lot of money. With Nvidia's investment in Intel, basically they're showing that Intel is still relevant. And that's important because we saw the increase in Intel stock price. Imagine how a company that's a dinosaur like Intel, if it can go up that much, imagine what a new AI company can go up based on an Nvidia agreement or partnership or news in the future, okay? So it's not that this is a new agreement with CoreWeave. However, Intel is definitely in bed with Nvidia compared to Nvidia's competitors. And the more Nvidia wins, the more Nvidia's investments are going to win. Now, do I know when this company, CoreWeave, the recent IPO as of March, is going to skyrocket again? No. No one knows. But we do know that building infrastructure for AI workloads is the hottest sector in the entire market right now. And there's no better stock to be positioned in than a recent IPO that is building in that space, making acquisitions of the smartest developers and the most advanced sector of the economy. And you know what? They are making money. So this isn't just a science project, okay? 200% year over year increase. They don't have a lot of margin right now, but again, they're a fresh IPO. And the net loss is not so bad, this is a ton of money they're spending, but we know that Nvidia has agreed to buy their unused capacity. So a few million for CoreWeave, billion, I should say, is a lot. However, Nvidia agreed to purchase any unsold capacity, and they already have an insane amount of revenue backlog, 30 billion, which dwarfs their expenditures. Guidance is solid, actually above earlier projections. Companies who raise guidance are generally confident in what they have to offer. And if ChatGPT continues to grow, which it seems to be, it's the top app in the App Store that's free, and OpenAI just had an agreement with Oracle to the tune of $40 billion. I can't think of a reason to bet against CoreWeave, despite some short seller ideas questioning if basically the AI boom is a bubble. That's what this is. We know that the AI boom is fueled by debt. The question really is, what company, what horse do you want to back? And there's a lot of companies that you could back. I don't know that you want to look at every single Business Insider short report. All you really need to know is look, they're backed by Nvidia. They have $30 billion in revenue backlog. The chart looks amazing. If there is some risk, you can just hop out. I don't think there's a lot of chance that it's going to make a move like this again. This was directly after earnings. So I think it's pretty safe to say that this is the best spot to get in. And it's been a while since I could have said that. You can see I actually shorted it back here. So I'm not against short selling for a very defined time period, but that was at a time when it was incredibly extended. Right now, it's not extended. There's a ton of volume. That Intel deal where Nvidia invested $5 billion is a huge positive vote of confidence to this AI infrastructure sector. And I can think of no better company than CoreWeave to benefit from all of this hype. Hype is a good way to make money when you pay attention to your portfolio on at least a weekly basis and get out when the hype train is over. So if you like these stock ideas, if you want to chat, head over to stockscommunity.com. You can join for 7 days for $25. Try it out. If you think it's worth it, I'll see you over there. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, it helps you get notified on future videos as soon as they are released. And I will see you in the next video.
This is Sam Putnam.
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 This is Sam Putnam.